Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties. He's tried one! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Arsenal can counter promptly here. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Pinches it off him. Saka. Shot! Oh, he can pounce on that!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Brahim Diaz. Giroud. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. And he's gone backward here. Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now this could be a chance. Odegaard. There's the shot! Brahim Diaz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a key interception. Jorginho. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a go! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. He's through, and he's had a hit! That's a fine save!
Gabriel Jesus really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
They've played it short. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ødegaard. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Opts to play it back. Gabriel Jesus! And more! And they are cruising away.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Giroud. That's a shade optimistic. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Zinchenko cuts it out. Played out to the right. Saka. Ødegaard. Zinchenko. Chance to finish. It's anyone's ball now. And in again. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Milan can start a counter here. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. De Ketelada. Gabriel Jesus. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Saka. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's nice. Ødegaard. And it's Jorginho. A real chance to break. Out to the right.
There will be
Gabriel Jesus. He's beat. It's Gabriel Jesus! And he can clear it away. Jorginho. Now it's Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is the last effort of the game. Arsenal were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Gabriel Jesus picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, wet evening Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than... Lewandowski! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Kimmich. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive.
Hits one! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Pavard. And it's Muller. Coman has it out wide and in space. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Gnabry. Lewandowski, played out to the right. That has been cut short. De Ligt. And the shot! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's left his man. Rafinha. He's looking to set free a runner. That's tidy. De Jong. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Lewandowski. A finish right from the top draw. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had it taken off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a throw-in. Goretzka. Oh, he's taking on his man here. He's tried one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rafinha.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's gone backward here. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Goretzka. Out to the right. And he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out wide. Kimmich. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Lewandowski. Real chance! And it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona totally rampant here. Musiala. Muller. And he's had it nicked away. De Jong. Over to the left. Kessié. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kessié already, of course, on the score sheet. Played back in. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Dembele. Turns and goes. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Cambio de jugadores.
Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, good spread. He's got away. De Jong, who's set up 1 goal so far. Kessié. Oh, that's a key interception. The final 5 minutes. It's run loose here. He's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 minutos de descuento.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, really good feet. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Oh, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Truly this is a capital venue fit for a truly capital club, which Roma of course are. He comes flying in! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Cristante. And it's Lukaku. Spinazzola, chance to break. Now it's Abraham. Dybala. Oh, and Dybala! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Stefan de Vrij. Forwards and with intent. Abraham. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Lukaku. Correa. A searching ball that into space. And he's on his Barella! Pellegrini. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to break out here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matic. Cristante. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Dybala. He's dribbled past his man here. And Dybala! Dybala with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's come back out! Another chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dybala. Belanova. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Roma playing well with lots of opportunities and
hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lukaku. He can run onto that. He could be in here. And he's in. There's the shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
And the shot!
He is
Desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, super ball!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ashlani, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass is just off target. Celik. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Dybala. Swung over. Decent hit!
Roma really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Dybala. Matic. Now it's Abraham. It's off target and by quite a way. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, these games are always difficult to predict, Peter, with just about every indicator going through the window, but I have...
Well, hello and welcome to you on what has been a really wintry evening all over the place. We've had snow, particularly in this neck of the woods, for most of the day, and we have to be extremely grateful for the efforts of this evening's hosts in ensuring that our match here can go ahead as planned. There were reports earlier regarding potential difficulties reaching this venue, and you can understand why. Let us hope that not too many have been held up and that the match can go ahead as planned. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Nagy. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. a work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Can he finish? And the follow-up? It's there! First blood drawn. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Goal! After
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Could move up a gear here, and he's found a way past. Looking for option. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well seen, saw that coming. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Anthony. Nagy. We expected better, and so did he. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rashford, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And the counter is on. Eriksson. Nagy. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he skips past his man. Casemiro wins the duel this time. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Everyone. Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then...
And the finish! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's a key interception.
The attendance for this match was
And he welcomes it in.
71,649.
And they can counter here. Nagy. And that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through now, is he? There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Martial. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nagy. Varane does well to get it back. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Varane. Martial. Cleared without hesitation. Rashford! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the number on the board is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. It's quite an occasion here, and we have a venue to match. This gigantic arena, Argentina's largest, the Mas Monumental. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Deftly done. Di Maria. Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Could move up a gear here. Martinez. Oh, red, nice interception. Played out to the left flank. Di Maria. Argentina finding their passes. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And Martinez!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And now the breakaway. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Di Maria. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's had a hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Martinez, and here's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Argentina break the deadlock.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now the counter. Di Maria is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Defenders on the back foot. And it's Di Maria. And here's Messi. Now it's Martinez. De Paul. Passes short and sharp. Some really good ball movement.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Messi. That's a decent clearance.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Di Maria. Argentina need to hold on for a few more moments. Now it's McAllister. And the ball's a big chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Colo choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Argentina could not have picked a bet. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Argentina simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Luis Alberto. Zaccagni plays the return pass. Great hit! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ben Yedder! Ben Yedder! Usai knocks it away. Matazo. Oh, that was vital. And the counter is on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read. And that's been intercepted. Vanderson. Vecino. Casale, and it's Romagnoli. Plays it from a quarterback position. Matazo. And here's Ben Yedder. Big chance!
Vanderson really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Luis Alberto. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Monaco don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Delivers across. Golovin. Looking for the runner. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Lazio making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And he cuts out the supply. Corsair. Felipe Anderson is herring after that one. He is through here. He's looking to set free a runner. Vanderson. And now the breakaway. Fofana. Zaccagni. He's got away. Milinkovic-Savic. That's very neat. Has a goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. Lazio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Disasi wins the duel this time. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Golovin. And that's not going to reach.
Monaco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vanderson. It's Fofana.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Aos 5 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 14.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Raspilicueta. And it's Laporte. Played out to the left flank. Oh, good read. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe. That's Rabiot. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Giroud. Played out wide. Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gavi. Pau Torres. Spain looking to pass their way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Dani Olmo plays it short. France can counter promptly here. He's away! Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Rodri. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Pedri with the towering header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Morata did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Ferran Torres. Nice ball, and he's in here. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri! Oh, and they really should have been made to play.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Mbappe! Raspilicueta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, But there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
France lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Danny Olmo!
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Giroud. And that interception was most necessary. Rodri, over to the left.
Presente na partida de hoje, 80.314 espectadores.
And it's Gaia. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substituição em andamento.
Jose Gaia goes short. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Threads one in. Dembele. Rabiot. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great hit! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Spain making another change here.
Aos 28 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a throw. Chouameni, Laporte cuts out the pass. Raspilicueta. Here's Asensio. Looking for the runner. Morata is wide and looking to get onto this. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Now, who's going to be first to this? France can start a counter here. Now it's Asensio. Could move up a gear here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Griezmann. Pau Torres. Now he's off and running. Asensio. Gavi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that's that. France emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Giroud taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
France made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always...
Não, é console, é PS5.
Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not...
He's had a shot! Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Nuno Mendes. For João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pinches it off him. Spread out to the left. He's left his man. Rafael Leão! Goal! Portugal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Portugal draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now it's Rafael Leão. He is through. His shot a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeper's dealt with that. Italy can counter promptly here. And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Great leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Di Lorenzo. Now it's Barella. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. Bernardo Silva running with the ball. And Bernardo Silva! And the keeper passes the test.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away.
It will be 3 minutes at a time.
What a throw in. Oh, well played. The final seconds now. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Italy don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back, though.
Rafael Leao. Otavio does really well to win the ball there. Barella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
The match was 71,550. Substitutions taking place.
Climbs up big. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Pepe. Over to the left. Now it's Diogo Jota. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. Played out to the left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Gets his head to it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Verratti. Barella.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bruno Fernandes. And no, that was never going to make it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pellegrini. Barella. Now this could be a chance. Pass is coming off. Can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Jota is onto it in a flash. Barella. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself.
Good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. And another time! That's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, good spread. It's a good run down the right, and the counter is on. Musiala! Coman showing good feet, shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Tanya is onto this. Aims beyond the defence. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Musiala. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hernandez. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Muller. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Interesting ball. Coman finds himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bayern Munich may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
Bayern Munich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Bayern Munich playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Now that looks a decent ball. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Back when it goes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Malta get themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's lost his man here. Petagna, good spot, he's seen the run. Keeper's ball. Coman. That's good running with the ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kimmich.
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He is through here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Monza clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's done very well to take that back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bayern Munich are running out of time to save themselves. It's a pretty loose pass. Alessandro.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the right. Well, they could break here. Coman. Musiala. And time is up. 1 goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.